It's 6 in the morning, very early. I'm driving myself to the airport because I'm supposed to catch a really early morning flight to go to Penang to meet somebody really important. It's work. It's an official business, but also pretty exciting because the person I'm meeting is a pretty prominent individual. It's gonna be a bit of a tiring day. Going in the morning, coming back and flying back in the evening. Balik hari, you know. But it should be exciting. I don't know if I can reveal much here, but if everything works out, you will find out soon enough. Wonder what's happening there. Is it an accident? Oh no, it's not an accident. It's just a tree. Just cutting down the tree. Maybe the tree fell across the road. So I was debating whether to actually take a taxi or Uber. I was thinking of taking Uber to come to the airport or driving myself. Then I was calculating the cost, and actually driving myself and parking here would actually be cheaper than taking a taxi or an Uber. So I'm going to park here the whole day. Okay, so I've arrived in Penang. I'll be meeting the person I'm supposed to meet. He's here to pick me up at the airport. I'll see if I have any opportunities to shoot. If not, I'll start shooting once I finish my business with him. Okay, so I am here with Datuk Dr. Anwar Fazal. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, and we're so happy to see so many of our family together with us. Their elder brother called the orangutan. A lot of people in the West don't even know that the word orangutan means the person from the forest. When they hear that, they said, "My God, you people are so wonderful. You have a name like that for an animal, the person from the forest.
Yeah.
You know, that's wonderful. I must come. Yeah? Thank you for teaching me 2 words of Malay." Yeah. That's the boss.
I'm getting excited.
Just instead we said, "Get out from here, don't be there. He's taking pictures of you. We must send them to the police." Have you done anything naughty recently? You know. So they have their rascals, their gangsters, their bosses, you know, semi-bosses.
The hierarchy.
Yeah, they have their own hierarchy, and then they have their gang. Yeah, different gangs.
And what would you say this place is? This is part of the Botanical Garden?
No,
this is the youth park.
This is the youth
which
park.
is right next to the Botanical Gardens, right?
Next to the Botanical Garden, and it is the first adventure playground design in the whole of the southern world, yeah? Where you come in and you actually have adventures with nature in the city itself. There were houses on trees that were built by student people came here and did jungle parts, world-class gymnasium, exercises, skating ring. Skating ring.
I think he's trying to see what we're doing.
He says something that he can take away. That,
Probably.
Yeah, he thinks that your camera might be useful. Yeah? Gift. He might go and sell it at Lorong Kulit, which is our flea market. After that. Yeah. And maybe he's just out there to protect his people and just
which is
stay
most
in
probably the
front.
case, right?
Yeah. Look at this tree.
So this is your lecture theatre.
Yeah, this is my auditorium. Yeah, lecture theatre.
Do you get a lot of people who
I
come?
bring mats. I bid our natural mats here, and then we sit down here, and then we talk, and we say, is this one tree or two trees? Can you see the horse there? Look at all the different places and so on. You see different kinds of architecture. Yeah,
I see.
You can see a human figure. Yeah, different, kind of woman upside down, or down here, and it's one tree actually. Like two.
Yeah, it looks like it's
and shade and coolness and what you call like a mattress of leaves. Yeah, a wonderful mattress of leaves. And we put the mat, our local traditional mats here. People sit down and then we have a sharing. Yeah, from there, and it's such a beautiful place because everybody then after that can even sit here, and they have two kinds of lecture. One, they can sit here, and I talk to them from there. Or they can all sit there with a tree behind, and I can talk to them from here. And that's inversing the lecture. Yeah, and they have one kind of lecture, and they'll find they listen differently when they are there and from here.
Yes.
Yeah. Here they are rising, and I'm speaking up to them. There, I'm speaking down to them.
Right.
It just feels different, and they are there with the throne, the tree that is an amazing sculpture. Yeah, itself. Yeah.
What kind of lectures do you normally give? Like all kinds?
How to save the earth, how to make a better world, multi-diversity. You learn from biodiversity, about cultural diversity. It could be about the future of the world, conflicts in different parts of the world, simple living. It can be a whole lecture on how to eat with your hands. 10 steps on how to eat with your hands. When I have the foreigners, because I always take them for a meal where the drink will be a coconut, fresh coconut. They'll get there, and none of them have ever eaten a fresh coconut. Yeah?
Really?
And a banana leaf, and they can only eat with their hand. And vegetarian. So these are students of Masters in Public Health from the University of Cullah. It's an amazing experience for them. And then we talked about eating the hands, and I said there are 10 steps. Step number 1, wash your hands. And step number 10, wash your hands. That's the thing. And right in the center is the most important thing. Yeah, how to use your thumb. How you put the rice onto your hand, and then you move your thumb behind, and with the thumb, move the food in your mouth. Because otherwise you'll be taking it, move your head up and try to throw it inside, and part of it drops on your dress. So they'll say, wow, there's a certain technology, and then they learn how to use your thumb. And then step number 9, before they watch their thing, is to lick every finger clean, completely, and the whole culture of it, your saliva being there, and also getting the fingers clean, because after that, when you take it to wash, you're not wasting any food.
Right.
You're just taking the minimum amount of water to clean it. Otherwise, if it's full of food, you have to waste so much water to clean your hands. So even cleaning becomes a minimal use of water. So if you want to attend the full course, I'll let you know one of these days. So there can be many fun things. A whole exercise on breathing.
Okay, so today was a whole day spent in Penang with Datuk Dr. Anwar Fazal. If you don't know him, he is an activist. He fights for the rights of consumers and people, and he has served the community for a very, very long time. And I spent the day understanding his work and his life. Very, very interesting stuff that he's been doing. And we were discussing about creating some content around everything that we've done. And now I'm at the airport and I'm about to go back to KL. The whole day was spent with him, talking to him and discussing with him and discussing ideas. And I didn't have time to have the normal nasi kandar that I normally have. So apparently this is a branch of Line Clear at the airport. It's probably won't be the same, but I still have to get my fix whenever I come to Penang. It's actually not right to eat nasi kandar in an aircon area. You're supposed to sweat when you eat it.
Insert the metal tip into the buckle and tighten the belt by pulling on the buckle strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. To use it,
They
slip
say
it
cannot
over your
record.
head like this.
Fundamental principle in Buddhism is no purpose, purposelessness. When you drop fart, you don't say, at 9 o'clock I drop fart. It happened of itself. You know, and all these pious Western devotees, you know, kind of put their handkerchiefs in their mouths and try not to laugh.
Okay, so we've landed in KL. I'm a little bit tired because it's kind of late at night. Been in Penang the whole day, but I'm glad I got to meet Datuk Dr. Anwar Fazal. He's a great guy. He founded the Consumer Association of Penang. He was the director of the Penang Development Board. He's the president of several international consumer and human rights organizations before this. And currently one of his passions is he's an advocate for breastfeeding. He also actually is part of like he's an activist for interfaith harmony, and look what he gave me, which I think is pretty cool. Look at this. Something that I believe in, and something that I write about and I talk about. So so I had long discussions with him throughout the day. We talked about a lot of things, and we are kind of on the same page about the meaning of life. Meaning of life. Yeah. So let's hope that something will come out of our meeting. The plan is to create some content. We don't know how it's going to be like yet, but at least discussions have been sparked, right? So see you real soon.